put a water bowl out yesterday because these birds have nowhere to drink. And they toppled over our bucket under the tap all the time. Now I got them a nice bowl that won't fall over, and here they are. All 4 of them. They might even have a bath in there.
Oh, I think we're attracting lots of birds. There's the black ones coming as well.
Yeah, lots of birds are coming now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the tree. They're all coming.
They're all coming. They know they've got water here because the rivers are dry. The rainy season hasn't started.
But you know what that means, don't you? We're going to get a load of poop on their roof.
Oh, maybe not. Here they are. They're all coming now. Taking it in turns. That is amazing. Now I've got another job to do every day to fill up my water bowl. Look at them.
They're waiting in the queue. It's Abstand, guys. Abstand.
Yeah, 1 meter 50. These are Corona times.
Yeah. You can stay within your families as they are
look
doing.
At them. They're all waiting. This is so cute. I should show the video to you, Jan. Yeah, I felt sorry for them because they toppled over the bucket.
And then we waste our water because it all goes into the pipe.
Yeah.
The line where the electricity is, of course, so that's no good. But oh, they're getting closer, the black ones.
Yeah.
Ah, one's in there.
They're now communicating well. This is unfortunately not the United States. This is Germany and England cooperating well, and Colombia.
And here come the others.
Lots of them. This is a whole... Oh, look at them. Now they probably have a bath in there too.
No, I hope not. They're all trying to have a drink first. That just shows how bad it is at the moment, because it's supposed to be rainy season and they've got nothing. Oh, don't fight over water. Come on, guys. We'll give you some more. But you've got a full bowl.
Yeah, I filled it up this morning. They're all very carefully drinking. And the dogs are not here to disturb them. This is a nice stable bowl. And I put some rocks around it so it can't fall over. Now they're sitting on the rim.
Because that's how they get the water.
And it's midday and it's really, really hot out there. Are we good or are we good? We're taking care of the birds too.
Just don't poop on our motorhome and then we'll fine. And don't poop in the water either.
Oh, now they're having a bath. One was inside to have a bath. They're saying, don't waste the water. It's not for bathing. It's just for drinking. Who knows when we get more water? This is our compost pile after 6 weeks. You might remember we piled up our cow dung with leaves and straw and our own food scraps, and every 4 or 5 days I turned the pile and watered it, and we've got some really, really nice earth already. Yeah, lots of turning, lots of water, and it decomposed really, really nicely. Here you can see there's a bit of straw still that's not fully decomposed, but the rest is really, really nice. And it smells of earth, sweetish, which is what it's supposed to be. It shouldn't be kind of acidy sharp. This is really, really nice earth. And yeah, I'm very pleased with the results here. I think we can hopefully use it, so it's lots of nutrition for our tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and zucchinis and whatnot. And I'm going to cover it up one more time, and whenever the beds are ready we're going to spread it out and mix it up with the other stuff, and then hopefully we are going to harvest soon. This was definitely worth the experiment, and although it's a lot of work, it's very interesting, and it worked. On the internet it said it should only take 4 weeks, but I doubted that right from the start. So this is looking really good. 6 weeks is very, very fast compared to normal decomposing, so great stuff. So now I give it one more pile up, and then I'm done. This is so good, and it's not too hot anymore, which means it's, you know, almost decomposed.
It looks far better than when it started.
Yeah.
Collecting some for our test with tomatoes and maybe zucchinis, and see if they actually work.
Super, isn't it?
Well, we've only got one spade. That's my excuse.
Helen had originally worked on it.
Yeah.
When we piled it all up.
Oh, that was hard
ever
work.
Since, I'm on my own with this project.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it gives me some exercise.
Any more? Yeah, there's one right here.
That's good. Done. Perfect. So these three are my next experiment. I bought some leeks in town, or I always do that. And apparently you can cut off the end bits, even if there are no roots on them. Set it into water, and in about 10 days' time, we should already get about 10 centimeters of leeks growing back. And in the middle you see an avocado seed. I use the big avocados here, not the Hass avocado, and I'm going to see if that one's sprouting. It's not open yet on the bottom, but let me show you. This is where the root is supposed to come out. Oh, you can see a little bit of a root already. But avocado trees take a long time to grow, and they take about 5 years to actually produce fruit. So I'm going to plant this, and you can name the tree in my name whenever it produces something. But yeah, we're trying to do that as well. This is so much fun to grow food. Look at all my zucchinis and cucumbers. They are just really, really big. They almost double every day now. And Kira has just watered the corn. This is corn for chicken though. It's feed corn, not sweet corn for human beings. But they sprouted like in a day or two. And they're also growing. They double almost every day now. It's good fun here. It's good fun to watch it all growing. We just need lots more rain because the reservoir is dry, but it's raining right now, so I better bring the camera inside and then go for a shower. So we're back in town. It's Helen's day today, and she's walking off to the shop now while I'm going to do some sightseeing. Hasta luego, amiga. Cuidado. Beautiful Barichara. I'm all on my own here, but if you look in the background, these thunder clouds are enormous. I hope we Make it back down to the campground in time. Everything is in flower now. We just had a bit of rain and it's enough to get everything going.
So here it's way lower. So maybe you should move earth or something. The brick.
We're getting really good on the beds now. It looks really good too.
I think that's supposed to go this way.
Oh, that way.
It's hard to see, isn't it? It's probably half a centimeter. How can you tell which way it's going?
I thought it too, but I just obviously was like dyslexic.
It's good to have one manager.
No, seriously. Because I will just be making mistakes. This is 21. That's 21. This is 23. So it's 12.
This is higher. This is the highest.
Yeah.
But that's very low. So everything is 19. Here it's 19. So this is the highest. Well, looks perfect. Are you ready? I saw a hole.
Did you hacksaw that or shred that before?
No, this one. Well, did you cut this? Did you guys cut this?
What? This no.
Oh, this wasn't cut.
No, this is what we got from the.
But it was like first cut.
It is mort grass. Do you say mort? Mort?
Not. No. The taskforce.
This is the compost from we started 3 weeks ago, or you just started 3 weeks ago. It's just leaves.
It smells nice. Also quite earthy, but it's still not.
This is all the leaves that Helen and I collected as well.
Reishi mushrooms, reishi tea every day. My grandma said it's like the best thing.
Yeah, I would love to know more about it because I think it can be quite nice.
Yeah.
Lots of mushrooms in here.
Okay.
You need them right now?
Well, some people are just curious, but it can
Yeah,
turn
and
out.
I think it's just it's just like
something-
curiosity. I don't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't try a lot of it either. It's just like.
You need a stomping song for this. A good beat Kira, where's your smartphone? Where's your music? You could
put one half layer.
One half.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
We're on day 52, and I just said to Helen, "You look a little pale. Is everything okay?" And
Obviously not.
and then she looked really happy at her piece of cake that I bought yesterday.
Yes.
It's not bad.
Cake.
Yeah, and with cappuccino time.
Coffee and cake. Yeehaw! Endlich. It's a long time since we've had that because Kirsten had to eat the fish cake because of our soda.
Yeah,
Which is
I bought now self-raising flour and try that one out next time.
Yeah, so next we're going to
Helen is reading all the ridiculous stories in the world about corona.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable what some people do. I mean,
It's just so we don't forget them. We're going to compile something for one of our coronavirus videos, or the next one, or the last one, or whatever.
don't you think she looks a little pale? Let me show that. I mean, it's not. Look, Corona blues. Do you want to sing?
No.
We're going to sieve through our mist pile today and bring it down to the house. We have a sieve that's a little finer, that will be the final sieve, and then I'm going to sieve it through the crate first to get the big parts out, and Helen's going to shuffle it all in there. Ja, or you do it with a shovel. Musst du mal gucken. Ja, dann müssen wir mal gucken, wie das hier gesickt wird. Weil da ist ein Gap neben links drin. Maybe you should get another pair of gloves. Do you want them? Really good. Oh, fantastic. See, this is what we sieved through, and it's really, really good. It's nice and soft, and it's still a little moist.
So Kirsten is doing the fine sieving here, and it's looking quite good. Let's have a look at the inside. Wait a minute, I'll come around here.
This is super. Look at this. It's really nice and fine.
Farmer Kirsten is doing
really
her own.
pleased. Helen is sifting through first to get the big parts out, like rocks and stuff like this. And then we transfer it into my sieve. And then we turn it into really, really nice, fine earth. We're doing really well. It's quite a big pile. We might not be able to do it all, but we're determined. First lot is done. We're bringing it to the house now. This is the hardest bit, where we have to watch that we don't go out of a tea kettle or lose the handles of the
Precious content.
yeah. Wow, really good. And it's really fast, even with a wheelbarrow. I've got to catch up with her without. There's my knickers on the line. Never mind. Are we fit or are we fit?
He is fit.
Okay, we dump it on the far end. It's not very often that Phoenix gets a cuddle like this, but he loves it. I'm surprised Sasha isn't here. Normally they're jealous.
Oh, you love that, don't you? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you love all this attention.
There he goes. Oh, hi ho. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. You gotta have fun when you work. We're not getting paid, so we better have fun. This is perfect exercise for two old biddies too. Productive exercise on top. Who says Corona times aren't good times? They can be good. You have to make the most of it. But we are lucky to be here. So, we still have half a pile to do. All well organized here. So, back to work. Yeah. You can hardly see Helen now, it's very dark. Ooh.
I'm moving.
Yeah, it's 6:20.
Yeah.
We haven't quite finished. It's surprisingly a lot. This is our third wheelbarrow to take down. And we have to continue tomorrow, but it's super material. We're really happy with it.
Like this. Yeah. Hopefully it fits.
1.5 to, yeah.
It's the same as
It's the same ratio, yeah. Looks a little fluffy still, doesn't it? But then the material is very dry. Now that makes it easier.
Whilst our life is busy and productive, South America is becoming the new hotspot for corona.
Germany is expected to announce a further relaxation of lockdown restrictions later when Chancellor Angela Merkel meets state leaders. Infection rates are continuing to fall and pressure is mounting to reopen the economy. President Trump has confirmed plans to wind down the coronavirus task force within weeks, even though the American death toll has now passed 70,000. A draft government report suggests it could reach 3,000 a day in June. Tens of thousands of students are returning to school for the first time in the Chinese province of Hubei, where the coronavirus pandemic began last December. And one of the world's leading wildlife charities issued a stark warning about an increase in African poaching due to the economic hardships of COVID-19. They suggest 30 years of progress has been reversed.
France learns later in the day whether its 8-week lockdown will be lifted next Monday. Pressure's growing for an easing of restrictions. The economy shrank by nearly 6% in the first 3 months of the year. Brazil has recorded the highest daily number of coronavirus deaths anywhere in the southern hemisphere, 615 in the past 24 hours. It comes as President Bolsonaro continues to play down the crisis. The French government has announced how it's going to ease what has been one of the harshest lockdowns in Europe. Authorities have issued a colour-coded map of the country outlining areas that can lift their restrictions depending on the rate of infection. The British Prime Minister has said the government will proceed with maximum caution when the coronavirus restrictions are eased. Boris Johnson is due to announce his plans for England in a speech on Sunday. Russia's provincial hospitals have become key infection hotspots. A spike in COVID-19 cases has led to an increase in the number of medics becoming sick and it's highlighted a lack of protective clothing. And communities across Europe are commemorating the 75th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day, VE Day, and those who fought and died in the Second World War.
UK airlines say they've been told passengers flying into Britain will be expected to quarantine for 14 days from the end of this month. The new restrictions would not apply to arrivals from the Republic of Ireland. Italy has joined the UK and confirmed it's the first EU country to have over 30,000 deaths from COVID-19. Despite this, Italy, like other countries in Europe, has started to ease restrictions. The World Health Organization has criticised Madagascar's government for claiming it has a herbal cure for COVID-19. It says the tonic has not been proven to have any therapeutic value. And the German-born magician Roy Horn, who was half of the long-running Las Vegas act Siegfried and Roy, has died at the age of 75 after contracting coronavirus.
In England, employees in construction and manufacturing have been told to return to work from today, but workers should avoid using public transport. The UK has announced it plans to start imposing a 2-week quarantine period for passengers coming into the country. It's thought arrivals from France and the Republic of Ireland would be exempt. Lockdowns in other European countries are being eased. Shops and most primary schools in France are reopening. In Spain, people outside the worst affected cities of Madrid and Barcelona can now meet in groups of up to 10. And China's confirmed 5 new cases of the virus in Wuhan, the original epicentre of the outbreak. It's the second day running that new cases have emerged from the city. A fire at a St. Petersburg hospital has killed 5 coronavirus patients receiving treatment in an intensive care unit. Russian news agencies are reporting the blaze was started by a short circuit in a ventilator. Boris Johnson is urging people to use common sense as the UK prepares to ease its lockdown. The Prime Minister's defended his strategy, which some say is confusing and lacks consideration for the situation outside England. More than 100 people have tested positive for the coronavirus after cases at clubs in Seoul's Party district have been detected.
Stay tuned for more videos.